Betrayal is one of the deepest emotional wounds a human can experience. It doesn't just hurt because trust is broken, it hurts because the person who caused the pain was someone you felt safe with. Psychology tells us that betrayal is not only an action, it is a psychological rupture. It shakes the way we see others, and often, the way we see ourselves. When betrayal happens in a relationship, the pain is rarely just about what the other person did. It's about what their actions destroyed. Safety, certainty, emotional security, the belief that someone was on your side. That's why betrayal lingers longer than most forms of pain, because it attacks the foundation, not just the surface. Psychologically, betrayal often has very little to do with the victim and everything to do with the betrayer's inner world. People don't betray because their partner wasn't enough. They betray because they were emotionally conflicted, insecure, unfulfilled, or disconnected from themselves. Betrayal is rarely a moment. It's a process. One major psychological cause of betrayal is emotional immaturity. Emotionally immature people struggle with discomfort. They don't know how to communicate dissatisfaction, boredom, or unmet needs in a healthy way. Instead of facing difficult conversations, they escape. Betrayal becomes avoidance, disguised as choice. Another powerful factor is fear of intimacy. Some people crave closeness but panic when it actually arrives. Real intimacy requires honesty, vulnerability, and accountability. For people with avoidant attachment styles, closeness feels threatening. Betrayal becomes a way to create distance without directly asking for it. Psychology also links betrayal to low self-worth. When someone doesn't feel valuable internally, external validation becomes addictive. Attention from someone new temporarily numbs insecurity. In these cases, betrayal isn't about replacing their partner. It's about filling an inner emptiness that was never addressed. Control plays a hidden role as well. Some people betray because it gives them a sense of power. When they feel powerless in other areas of life, betrayal becomes a way to regain control. Knowing something their partner doesn't know creates a false sense of superiority, even if it leads to destruction later. There is also unresolved trauma. People who experienced abandonment, neglect, or betrayal early in life sometimes unconsciously repeat what they were taught. Not because they want to hurt others, but because chaos feels familiar. Psychology calls this repetition compulsion, recreating painful patterns in an attempt to master them. Betrayal can also come from emotional disconnection that was never addressed. When people stop feeling seen or understood but don't know how to express it, resentment builds quietly. Instead of repairing the connection, some seek validation elsewhere. This doesn't excuse betrayal, but it explains how it develops. For the person who is betrayed, the psychological impact is profound. Betrayal activates the brain's threat system. The mind starts questioning everything. Was any of it real? Was I blind? Can I trust again? This is why betrayal often leads to anxiety, hypervigilance, and emotional shutdown. One of the most damaging effects is self-blame. The betrayed person often asks, "What did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough?" Psychology shows that victims of betrayal frequently internalize responsibility, even when the choice to betray was never theirs. Betrayal also damages trust at a nervous system level. Even in future relationships, the body remembers. Small changes in behavior can trigger fear. Silence feels dangerous. Love feels unstable. This isn't weakness. It's the brain trying to prevent future harm. Some people become emotionally guarded after betrayal. Others become overly attached, afraid of losing again. Both reactions are survival responses. Betrayal teaches the mind that closeness equals danger, unless healing happens. Healing from betrayal doesn't mean forgetting or minimizing the pain. Psychology emphasizes meaning-making. Understanding that betrayal reflects the betrayer's limitations, not your worth, is essential. Closure doesn't come from answers. It comes from clarity. Trust can be rebuilt, but not by forcing it. It rebuilds slowly, through consistency, self-respect, and boundaries. Sometimes healing means rebuilding with the same person, and sometimes it means walking away. Psychology doesn't choose for you. It helps you see clearly. One of the most important lessons betrayal teaches is discernment. It teaches you to listen to patterns, not promises. To value actions over words. To trust your intuition again. Not fearfully, but wisely. Not everyone who loves you will protect you. But not everyone who betrays you defines love. Betrayal doesn't mean you are unlovable. It means you trusted. And trust is not a flaw. It's a strength that was misused. In the end, betrayal hurts because you were real. Because you believed. Because you invested emotionally. And psychology reminds us of this truth. The ability to feel deeply is not what breaks you. It's what eventually heals you, when placed in the right hands.